Top 8.
Good stuff, Gambit.
All right.
Good stuff, Gambit.
Sounds like we have quite a few qualifiers ready, and Gris is currently playing Dunge on the other stream, up 2-1, but it ain't over till it's over.
Never is, never is.
Speaking of, where's your set coming in?
That's a wonderful question. Hey, Gwyn. I'll just check right in.
Hey, Crucible, do you know what seed FarClock was? Do you know what seed FarClock was? And Batzy was 2? 1. All right, so we have a 1-8 seed matchup. You know, progressing is bracket intended, but what's interesting about FarClock, 1, he is not eligible for this Arcadian. He got let in because Gwyn was feeling gracious. So
I should be up against Bulbasaur sometime, maybe.
I hate to say it, I'm rooting for Bulbasaur. He's on my fantasy team. I can't be doing the punishment.
All right, but I'm sorry if I win.
That's fair. Play your best. Best of luck to you. You know.
yeah, of course.
Reasonable people can disagree and have differing agendas. But no, what I was trying to say was, FarClock, I think there was a lot of rumbling on another understated player potentially, you know, hard to differentiate, but he did notably go first overall in the fantasy draft, which might be indicative that,
Interesting.
yeah, maybe, you know, maybe we can expect more from him than from an 8 seed.
Yeah, and who knows, maybe he'll just go through another legendary losers round.
Always a possibility. And, you know, Batzy, I don't personally know a lot about him. He's the 1 seed. Gamby's the 2 seed, so I apologize for the misinformation from last set. Batzy? You know, I've been seeing him kind of cruise his way through. He's got the esports jersey on. He came ready to play today.
And as a Toon Link main, I will be watching this with great interest. See if I can learn any new tricks, shenanigans.
Yep, Palpatine on the mic with me. That is a Palpatine line, right?
Maybe.
We will be watching your career with great interest.
That's what I was probably subconsciously referencing, but
Okay.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen any of the Star Wars movies in way too long, and I don't remember like most of them. So.
That's fair. The prequels or whatever. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. It's going to be a real quintessential zoner grappler matchup.
Absolutely.
Because Toon Link does not have very aggressive options, which works out perfectly because Bowser is not particularly great at just holding away.
Yeah. Most of the time when I play this matchup, I am running away and I am
As you should be.
Yeah.
And I'm fascinated by that choice to F throw because he had quite a lot of time. I thought it was going to be an up throw fair. But it works out, and that down tilt.
That's dead. That's dead.
No? Yeah,
No,
now
that
that's
is
dead.
dead.
Now that is dead. Most definitely.
Unfortunately, I know when my character sucks.
That is fair. But, you know, he's at 110%, which is traditionally kill percent for Toon Link. It's Bowser.
It is Bowser. Bomb forwarder still works here, by the way, I'm pretty sure, which I think is hilarious.
I can relate. But, wow, a lot of down airs coming out, and it's going to be hard for FarClock to land, given that giant up air. Sitting there with a threat of violence. Ooh.
I wouldn't say it's massive, it's just lingering for sure. But then again, I haven't looked at the hitbox of up there, so maybe,
you know, it's reasonably sized. I think anyone can be happy with that size. But right now, we're seeing a lot of percent lead rack up on FarClock. It does come down to, can he secure the kill?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, yes he can.
Yes,
wow.
Again.
And Batzy's been scouting that high recovery. We saw it earlier with that F smash charging at ledge. Let's see if FarClock has a recognition to avoid it in the future.
Ooh!
Big up B, gets punished, good drift away. And wow, we're seeing a lot of down airs.
Yeah, down air, okay. I've noticed that I've been using it more just because people have been getting hit by it more.
For sure.
It's a move that you don't, it's straightforward.
It is. I think the best advice regarding that is pick the option that will beat the player you're aiming to beat, not the player in front of you. And wow, cycled. Absolutely cycled. Wow, and back air nearly kills Bowser. That is not a kill move. And that takes the F tilt on ledge. Dominant game 1 from Batzy. Let's see the adaptation from FarClock.
I think it almost filled because he's behind air.
That would make sense, but still, the fact that back air came that close to killing Bowser really...
I actually got a back air kill earlier today.
Thumbs up to that. But, I don't know, it speaks to the damage that was racked up off stage, and I think FarClock needs to be quicker on the draw there, because he just took 60 damage and unnecessary percent from bombs.
Oh, yeah. No, bomb against Bowser especially is insane, because unlike K-Rool, the hitbox he is the hitbox. He doesn't have, like, a disjoint to
fair forward air, but...
I mean, yeah, but that's not going to, like, knock the bomb away.
Right.
That's going to hit you.
For sure.
It's going to be more damage. And Bowser, I don't imagine he has very good airspeed. Like,
no, his ground speed is his mobility. FarClock and counter pick. All right, FarClock is switching up characters. Not a fan of how that first match played out. Can't say I blame him with how it ended. A shout out to Gwyn with the on the ground intel, or ace reporter here.
Also, Bowser Toon Link as a Bowser. I imagine.
You mean as a Toon Link?
No, as
as a Bowser.
As a Bowser, I
yes.
imagine that is like cancer.
Never mind. Gwyn is the worst reporter. Never mind. She was lied to. Her sources were faulty. It was not her fault.
Her sources were not accurate.
Yep. No shade to Gwyn. Not her fault. We have a liar on stream currently.
Unbelievable.
FarClock. Okay. New nickname.
FarClock.
I wonder if we'll hear that in the chants going forward.
FarClock.
But no, I don't necessarily hate the stay. Yes, this matchup is quote-unquote bad. It's still Bowser. He can still kill you early. He's still fast enough to run you down. It just comes down to playing neutral better than you're being played neutral against.
Yeah, as a Toon Link, I play against Bowser with fear.
Yeah, and
like,
same as
very good amount of fear.
Yeah, you're never.
I know, it's just like okay.
No matter how far away you are, you never have more than the illusion of safety versus
Bowser.
Bowser. Also,
and especially with like runoff fair being as large as it is, Toon Link only has Sarah and upbeat.
Yeah, and like Toon Link's air drift is notably like better than Young Link's. It's more than people give it credit for.
Oh yeah.
It's still a pretty exploitable recovery, but it doesn't matter if you don't go off stage and just F smash the Bowser.
True.
And good shield pressure
I've
there.
noticed that it might just be me, but when I throw a bomb on shield, I usually try to catch it again. And I wonder if that Nair had that intention.
Maybe, but even if it wasn't, still just good, safe shield pressure.
Absolutely. Ooh, that's a
Batzy, wow.
Right, he is the better team. Because I would have done up air there.
Batzy's looking dominant. I don't want to call it while it's still very, very early, but it's looking quite difficult for FarClock. Like, look at that. Wow, great recognition, holding down on the up B, reversing it.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. It's
big F tilt.
I was going to complain about Toon Link kill power, but...
Toon Link kill power is quite solid.
Specifically up B.
It's frame 6. It doesn't need to kill. I believe. You know, don't quote me on that if I'm spreading misinformation. Shout out to Greg G Money.
I think it's frame 6, frame 8 back.
Ooh, that would have killed. That arrow may have saved his life. And that side B also most definitely would have killed, but just barely above his head. And he needs a big up tilt.
I was about to say nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to predict exactly what's going to happen in this current set because it's just a lot of explosive kill power from Toon Link as well, which is not what you expect. Like,
yeah, no, good on Batzy for getting these kills.
His kill power, like Toon Link's kill power is serviceable. It's rare when he'll kill you and it's unexpected. Batzy's been doing quite a lot of that.
Oh yeah. I've noticed that maybe it's just because I use kill.
Whoa! Ooh! Real sign of wow, turtle soup made with that forward air. A real sign of nerves coming out from FarClock. That down B he was not beneath him. So I don't know if FarClock is nervous and is thinking about the next game, but
oh yeah, no, I recognize I look from FarClock. I think he's thinking pretty hard. He's wondering exactly what to do as Bowser. If he wants to save Bowser.
We may be seeing the switch here. It looks like it's being charged up. Byleth.
Byleth.
All right, so Gwyn didn't lie to us. She was just a little bit delayed on her prediction.
Good on Gwyn. She can see the future.
Clairvoyant TO.
She foresaw this taking this long. That's why she started another bracket at 3:30.
And she definitely foresaw Batzy being this dominant. She made him the 1 seed for a reason.
Absolutely.
You know,
that is also another thing to consider is that when you are facing seed 1, you're going up against Mango.
Oh,
pretty much.
Would you like to elaborate?
With like having that mental of if they're seed 1, is like the crowd going to be rooting for them instead of me because they're expected to win. Especially with like a fantasy going on.
Yes, yeah. You know, notably, FarClock was actually the #1 fantasy overall pick. So
yeah, still having #1 seed,
yes,
it definitely is going to put that pressure.
Definitely. Speaking from experience, I don't love being the 1 seed. It's a lot of pressure.
Oh yeah.
So in both cases, if a 1 seed's in a set, you could imagine both players are playing with quite a bit on their shoulders. Batzy staying cool though. Doesn't seem to be the case for him. And I love these spaced back airs from... Ooh. Was that up there?
That was up smash.
Up smash, okay. I love these spaced back airs from FarClock. Really his biggest strength in this matchup, I would imagine, would be his disjoint. But despite that, Batzy's playing around that excellently, and it doesn't seem to be a real factor.
I casually play Byleth, and honestly, I do like the plays here. The back airs. Ignoring the boomerang.
And this damage is racking up. FarClock has to make something happen, or this is his winner's game, his last winner's game.
I think up air only works with backhand up tilt, yeah?
That would make sense.
Because, I mean, like,
wow, back air off the top. Didn't even have time to react in DI. Wow.
I didn't have time to react to the fact of that kill.
Yeah, that was absurd. And let's see if he gets a punish here. No, he does not.
Ooh, up smash.
And that might be some of the unfamiliarity. Up smash only has a scoop in the front. And Toon Link, notably, not in front of him there. There's the scoop in front. Well done. Cleans it up there. Takes only a little bit of chip damage for it. This game is doable, but it's looking scary for FarClock.
Yeah, technically, Byleth could just hit a NKLAO 0 to death. It's not impossible.
Byleth is one of the sorties with the most explosive kill power, I would say, on the whole. So this game isn't out of reach.
Ooh, it's oh wait, no,
not
like,
quite.
It's center stage.
Yeah. Good recovery there. Manages to avoid what FarClock, I mean, Batzy's been going for quite a bit, which is that drop down up B reverse. But, ooh,
3,
more
2, 1. Oh, I tried.
Not quite.
I tried. Can't blame me for trying, though.
I respect the attempt. That Zair, great poke and neutral. Allows him to contend with Byleth's range.
The rain coming back animation actually robbed him of the up air there.
Good to know. Probably would have killed with this percent.
Oh, absolutely. As much as I like to shit on skill power, that
up air does not lack for it, I'll say that much.
Oh, yeah.
Another Zair, and
down smash,
tech chase.
Take it.
Was that down smash? Looked like F tilt to me.
No, that was down smash, yeah.
Okay. Down smash to take it off the tech chase.
Yeah, because Toon would have started like over here, and
right.
Been, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, very clean 3-0 from Batzy there.
Absolutely.
Put his stab, hey, I'm the 1 seed, I'm here for a reason. Someone's going to have to come knock me off my throne, and so far, no one's been up to the task.
That being said, Gambia